Now that we've shown you how to make a white coffee fully automatically on the machine, let's show you how you can go the other way around, and you can put the black coffee in first and add your milk to it second if you like. So we'll put our glass under here. I showed you how to program the buttons before. A little recommendation for home coffee machines is keep your shots nice and short, and in a bigger glass I would put 2 shots in there, and that's one of the features of the Accademia. You can push the button twice. On the screen it will show you 2 coffee cups. It means it's going to do 2 separate shots of coffee. So having a double outlet on the bottom of the machine means you could put 2 coffees next to one another. All you do is remove the milk jug to keep it out of the way while you're doing the black coffees. Another great feature on the front here is called the SBS Dial. Basically, this is a water restricting valve, and it lets you reproduce the idea of tamping coffee into a handle. Turning it round to the right gives me the slowest flow of coffee and the deepest crema, because it creates more back pressure in the machine. If I turn it to the left, the coffee will flow a little faster and be a little bit weaker. So you can make 2 different tasting cups of coffee using the same amount of coffee beans. So I like mine stronger, so I'm turning it round to the right, and you can actually move that while the machine is operating. So while the coffee's flowing, you can change how fast the coffee's flowing out and how much water pressure you're adding back in there. So while the black coffee's flowing, it can be faster, or I can turn it right round and slow it down. So you can still play barista at home if you want to. There's also on the left hand side of the machine, this is a hot water tap and a steam arm, which is a very exclusive feature on high-end fully automatic machines. You won't find that in very many places. So if you'd like to steam your milk, you can. Adding milk to a black coffee that I've just made is very simple on the Accademia. Just open up the milk arm, make sure it's over the top of the glass. The latte button on the machine is a dedicated hot milk button. And like all the other buttons, you can program this one as well. So that's what I'm going to do, is program it to fill up that with hot milk for me. So each time my coffee will be the same. So I've pushed it down, holding the button in, and now it's come up memo. You'll also notice the little thermometer on the screen. That's the machine telling you what it's doing. It's making sure the second boiler is up to steam temperature, and it's given me the stop button just down here on the right hand side, because now I'm programming how much milk is going into the cup. Also a handy feature for making hot chocolate at home. And it's just a case of watching the milk go into the cup. When there's enough in there, I'll stop it, and it will be the same every time. Now I'm done. So now I have the coffee in first and the milk in second, if that's what you prefer. So you can go either way around with the Accademia. Obviously these 3 buttons on this side allow you to make different lengths and strengths of black coffee. Right hand side is the different white coffees you can program with your dedicated button at the bottom for doing just the hot milk. The button under the black coffees is for steam or for hot water out of the arm here. So when you press that button, the screen will offer you, would you like hot water or would you like steam? And you can choose either of those. So the machine is very intuitive and very simple to use. And once again, when I close up the arm, it will go into the automatic rinsing the carafe mode, so I never have to do this myself. It always does it for me.